We're really excited about our recipe today. Chef Jesse Quatro is here from Puckett'S, and we are making, I think, the combination of two great things that everybody loves: macaroni and cheese and pork barbecue in one dish. It's called the Piggy Mac, and it's really famous on your recipe, or on your menu, isn't it?
Yes, it's one of our most popular items at Puckett'S. We probably make like 20, 30, 40 of them a day.
I would imagine, yeah.
It's super easy, it's delicious, and you can make it at home.
Okay, great. Well, you're going to show us how to do it, right?
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay.
So what we got here is we went ahead and got our pan hot. We got about a medium heat going on for, we're going to start with a little bit of butter in the pan, just enough to coat the bottom because you don't want it to stick. So I suggest using a non-stick pan.
All right.
Just a little bit there, see?
And you've already cooked some macaroni noodles.
I did.
Okay.
So we cooked the macaroni ahead of time. What we're going to do is we're going to add about 4 ounces of macaroni. You want to let your butter get hot, and when you see the bubbles in the pan, that's how you know that it's hot. Gotcha. Or smoke, however hot you want to go.
Not too much smoke.
Too much smoke means you might be burning it.
Right, okay. I'm going to step back just in case that sizzles a bit.
So I'm going to add about 4 ounces of macaroni pasta here.
Okay.
We're just going to let that get nice and hot. You want to give that a swirl for me?
I'll try. Not sure I can flip it the way you guys do in the restaurant. Maybe a little bit.
Just remember, it's all in the wrist. Okay. All in the wrist.
Good.
You're doing fine.
All right. So cheese sauce is going in next, right?
Yes.
How do you make this at the restaurant?
So the way we make the cheese sauce at home, I mean not at home, but at the restaurant, is we use milk, Cajun, garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper, and American cheese. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the milk hot. It's about to like a nice little simmer. And then you're going to incorporate your cheese a handful at a time. Okay. A handful at a time, and then finish with your seasonings. Give that another toss before we add the cheese.
You ready? Okay, well, I lost one.
That's not too bad. It's okay. It's part of your food cost.
Yeah, okay. So you could use Velveeta if you're making this at home if you want to.
If you wanted to, for the people who aren't so savvy at home.
Or if you just taking a little shortcut. Okay, so that's great. And you've got your fabulous
Feel free to give that a little bit of stir.
You've got your pulled pork that you guys cook for what? 15, 18 hours or so in the smoker?
Yes, we do about 8 to 9 hours on the smoker, and then we'll do another 8 to 9 hours in-house.
Oh, man. Low and slow, right?
Low and slow. That's the most important thing. Low, slow, and love.
Yeah.
Most important part.
Puckett'S food, right?
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this pork here. I'm going to start to shred it in this bowl.
And while you're doing that, I want to hear about the neat project that's going on over at Puckett'S downtown. You're helping out your neighbors downtown who are in need during this hot time of the year with a project called Mission H2O. Tell me about it.
Yes, that is correct. So, you know, in Tennessee, it gets pretty hot around here in July. And you know, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of homeless people around downtown. You know, you see them walking around. And what we're going to do is anybody who, when you come into Puckett'S and you sit down, the server is going to ask you if you'd like to donate $1. So for every $1 that's been donated, we give out 4 bottles of water.
Fantastic.
And what the rescue mission does is they go around and they hand them out to people on the street, the homeless people, and try to help them out, keep them hydrated, you know, keep that ambulance out of their life.
That's fantastic. So you've already given out over 2,400 so far through the Nashville Rescue Mission.
Go ahead and pull that off the heat real quick.
Great.
We're good there.
So we're probably not going to be able to get all this put together. Basically, you're stacking it up with the pork in this wonderful dish here. You've got a great topping of Gouda cheese and breadcrumbs. It's going to look like this when you're all done. And I tell you what, Piggy Mac is one of the best things they've got on the menu over there at Puckett'S. I think it's really delicious. And now you can make it yourself at home. Oh,
you should definitely come in and try the Piggy Mac. Number one right there.
For sure. Thank you so much, Jesse, for being with us today. This is recipe number 5404. It's online now in the Talk of the Town recipe section at newschannel5.com. Be sure to go by Puckett'S in downtown Nashville before the end of August to take part in Mission H2O. Adding a donation to your bill is going to help the Nashville Rescue Mission provide cool water to our neighbors in need.